Ladies and gentlemen, you see, the major key to a better future is not the economy, it's not the government, it's not even your boss or your circumstances. The key is you. Yes, your choices, your habits, your actions, these are what shape the life ahead of you. The beautiful thing about this is that it means you don't have to wait for anyone else or depend on anyone else to make that future happen. Your future truly hinges on the choices you make, not just the circumstances you find yourself in. Often it's easy to believe that our lives are the products of the situations we were born into, the family, the financial background, or the environment that shapes us. While circumstances indeed play a role in setting the stage, they're not the defining factor of our lives. The real impact comes from what we choose to do in response to those circumstances. Imagine two people from similar backgrounds facing the same economic struggles and societal expectations. One might take control and decide to learn, grow, and build something meaningful despite the odds. The other, however, might let those circumstances define them, accepting them as limits. The difference here isn't the situation they started in, but how each person chose to respond to it. One saw obstacles as stepping stones, while the other saw them as immovable walls. This choice, the decision to take responsibility and act, lays the foundation for a better future. Many people wait for circumstances to change before they believe they can make progress. But if you're waiting for perfect conditions, you may never get started. Life rarely gives us the ideal starting point or the optimal path to our dreams. The key lies in understanding that you can steer your life in any direction, regardless of where you are right now. This doesn't mean the road will be easy. In fact, it might be full of challenges and setbacks. But when you choose to keep moving forward, you're affirming that your goals and dreams are worth it. Another powerful aspect of choices is that they build on each other. Every small decision you make, from reading a book to spending time with people who inspire you, compounds over time. The small, everyday choices, when done consistently, shape your character, your mindset, and your future. And you might not see the impact of these choices immediately, but over time they create momentum. This momentum can help you achieve things that once felt impossible, transforming what started as small daily choices into the building blocks of a life well lived. Remember, life is about progress, not perfection. Making a single choice doesn't mean every door will swing open instantly, but it does mean you're on your way. Each decision to improve, even if it's just a tiny bit, puts you in a better position than before. And when you keep making those choices, no matter how tough the circumstances, you gain the power to build a future that you're proud of. So take ownership, start with small actions, and choose to move forward every day. Because in the end, your future really does hinge on the choices you make, and that's where your greatest power lies. Personal development is one of the most impactful choices you can make on the path to a better future. It's easy to set goals around external achievements, earning more money, buying a home, or getting a promotion. But to sustain those achievements and truly grow, you have to develop from the inside out. This means dedicating time and energy to refining your mind, building your character, and expanding your skills. When you focus on personal growth, you're essentially investing in the foundation of everything you aim to achieve. Goals like financial success or career advancements are often the byproducts of a solid inner foundation. It's the internal qualities, discipline, resilience, curiosity, and adaptability that fuel external successes. Think of it this way: if you plant seeds of self-improvement, you're nurturing the roots that allow your life to flourish. The more you grow and strengthen from within, the more equipped you are to face whatever life throws your way. The path of personal development involves consistent learning and self-reflection. This isn't about waiting for others to give you opportunities, it's about creating those opportunities by preparing yourself for them. Read books that challenge your perspective, seek mentors who inspire you, and set aside time to practice and master the skills that align with your dreams. In a world that's constantly changing, learning is what keeps you adaptable and ready for new possibilities. When you commit to growth, you're not just preparing for today, you're preparing for a lifetime of opportunity. Taking the time to improve yourself also builds confidence. As you work on your skills and expand your knowledge, you become more self-assured and capable of taking on bigger challenges. This confidence isn't just valuable for achieving goals, it's essential for your overall well-being. When you feel capable and competent, you're more likely to push yourself outside your comfort zone, take risks, and pursue opportunities you once thought were beyond reach. Finally, remember that personal development is a journey, not a destination. It's not something you complete, it's something you commit to day by day over the course of your life. Some days the progress will be slow, and it may even feel like you're standing still. But as long as you keep moving forward, investing in yourself and building on what you learned, you're ensuring that your future is built on a strong, resilient foundation. So make personal development a priority, because when you improve yourself, you improve everything around you, setting the stage for a future full of possibilities. A compelling goal is a powerful motivator. Goals give your life direction, guiding you toward a future you've chosen rather than one that just happens to you. Without clear goals, it's all too easy to drift through life, reacting to whatever comes your way instead of shaping your own path. When you set a goal, you're making a decision about where you want to go, what you want to achieve, and ultimately who you want to become. Setting meaningful goals begins with knowing what truly matters to you. Take time to dig deep, identify your values, and decide what you're passionate about. Think of goals as more than just checkpoints on a roadmap, they're expressions of your purpose. When you have goals aligned with your deepest values, they become powerful forces that keep you moving forward, even when the path gets tough. These kinds of goals pull you out of bed in the morning and give you the strength to push through when others might give up. Once you have a clear goal, write it down and break it into actionable steps. Too often, people get overwhelmed by the size of their ambitions. They look at a big goal and feel like they don't know where to start, so they put it off. Breaking your goal into smaller, manageable tasks transforms it from an overwhelming mountain into a series of achievable steps. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, start with the goal of running a mile. Gradually increase your distance, building momentum and confidence along the way. This step-by-step approach doesn't just make your goal feel attainable, it keeps you focused and motivated as you hit each small milestone. But setting the goal and creating a plan isn't enough. It requires consistent effort and commitment. Take small actions each day to bring yourself closer to your vision. Motivation can fade and enthusiasm may wane over time, but consistency keeps the dream alive. Some days you may feel on top of the world, ready to tackle anything. Other days, progress might be slow. It's in these moments of persistence, when you keep pushing despite the obstacles, that real growth happens. Finally, don't just set the goal, visualize it. Picture yourself achieving it. Imagine what your life will look like, how you'll feel, and the impact it will have on you and those around you. This mental imagery makes your goal feel real and tangible, adding fuel to your motivation. Goals are not just about reaching a destination, they're about who you become in the process. So set clear, compelling goals and commit to the journey. Because when you know where you're going, every step becomes meaningful, and your future becomes yours to shape. Consistent action is the real secret sauce to achieving anything meaningful. You can set all the goals in the world, but without consistent effort, those goals will remain dreams. Success is not about big, sudden moves, it's about small, steady steps taken day after day. Each step, each choice, each action, no matter how small, adds up over time and moves you closer to your vision. In fact, many people overestimate what they can achieve in a short time and underestimate what they can accomplish with steady, consistent effort over the long haul. Think about it, progress is the result of compounding. Just like investing money grows with compound interest, investing effort consistently over time compounds your skills, your resilience, and your success. Small actions may seem insignificant in the moment, but their accumulated power over weeks, months, and years can transform your life. Whether it's improving your health, advancing your career, or developing a new skill, consistent action will always outshine bursts of occasional enthusiasm. True growth happens in the mundane moments, the early mornings, the disciplined practice sessions, the small choices to stay on course, even when it's easier to quit. But consistency isn't easy. There will be days when motivation runs low, when obstacles seem overwhelming, or when you doubt if it's even worth it. This is where discipline becomes essential. Motivation might get you started, but discipline keeps you going. Discipline is the commitment to do what you set out to do, even on the days you don't feel like it. When you're disciplined, you're less affected by temporary emotions or outside distractions and more focused on the bigger picture. Every time you choose discipline over convenience, you strengthen your ability to follow through. Consistency also requires patience. We live in a world that celebrates instant results, but real, lasting success is built over time. Understand that results may not come immediately. Progress might be slow, and at times it might feel like nothing's happening. But as long as you're taking action every day, trust that you're moving closer to your goal. Patience keeps you grounded, helping you stay focused on the journey, rather than being discouraged by the timeline. Finally, recognize that consistent action doesn't have to be perfect action. Some days your best effort might be minimal, and that's okay. What matters is showing up every day, pushing through setbacks, and doing what you can. Perfection isn't the goal, progress is. Over time, consistent action builds momentum, creating a powerful force that drives you forward. So embrace consistency, lean into discipline, and have patience. Because in the end, it's not the big moves that determine your success, it's the small, steady steps you take every day that lead to the future you've dreamed of. Who you surround yourself with can have a profound impact on your journey towards success. The people you choose to have in your life, friends, family, mentors, colleagues, shape your mindset, your habits, and ultimately your future. If you're serious about achieving a better life, it's essential to build a circle that lifts you up, challenges you to grow, and keeps you moving toward your goals. Think about this: your environment influences your thoughts, your emotions, and your behavior. When you surround yourself with people who believe in you, who encourage you to aim higher, and who hold themselves to high standards, you're far more likely to mirror those qualities. Positive influences spark positive changes, and having people who inspire and challenge you helps you stay focused on what really matters. On the other hand, if you're surrounded by negativity, constant doubt, or people who discourage your dreams, it becomes much harder to believe in yourself and push forward. The importance of building a supportive circle goes beyond encouragement. When you spend time with individuals who have a growth mindset, you naturally adopt that mindset as well. They may be people who are constantly learning, working on their own goals, and overcoming challenges. Being in their presence teaches you to embrace a growth-oriented approach, to see challenges as opportunities, and to view setbacks as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Such people provide more than motivation. They offer valuable perspectives that can shift how you approach your own journey. Finding the right people to surround yourself with doesn't always mean letting go of those who are close to you, but it does mean being intentional about who gets your time and energy. Sometimes this means setting boundaries with people who drain your energy or sow seeds of doubt in your mind. It can be difficult, especially when those individuals are family or longtime friends. But choosing to spend more time with those who share your values and ambitions and who genuinely support your growth is one of the most powerful decisions you can make. A strong, supportive circle is not just a safety net, it's a launch pad. When you face obstacles, they're the ones who remind you of your strengths, help you regain focus, and encourage you to keep going. And when you achieve success, they're there to celebrate with you. This network of positive relationships doesn't just make the journey easier, it makes it richer and more rewarding. You have people to share ideas with, to learn from, and to rely on in challenging times. So choose your circle wisely. Surround yourself with people who bring out the best in you, who encourage you to reach higher, and who help you become the person you aspire to be. Because ultimately, the journey to a better future is challenging enough on its own. It's far more powerful when shared with those who uplift and inspire you along the way. Investing in your mindset and growth every day is one of the most transformative habits you can adopt. Your mindset is the lens through which you see the world, and it has a tremendous impact on your thoughts, your actions, and ultimately your success. A strong, positive mindset allows you to overcome obstacles, stay resilient in the face of setbacks, and see opportunities where others may only see challenges. Growth doesn't happen by accident. It's a result of intentional daily effort to improve, learn, and expand your potential. Your mindset is like a muscle. Just as you need to exercise to keep your body strong, you need to cultivate your mind daily to keep it sharp, positive, and focused on growth. One powerful way to invest in your mindset is by reading books, listening to inspiring podcasts, or learning from mentors. Feeding your mind with positive, uplifting, and empowering content helps replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones, allowing you to see yourself and your capabilities in a new light. When you make this a daily habit, you start to reshape your mental framework, enabling you to tackle bigger goals with confidence and resilience. Daily growth also means stepping out of your comfort zone. Real progress comes from challenging yourself to do things that may feel uncomfortable or intimidating. Whether it's learning a new skill, tackling a tough project, or facing a fear, these actions push you beyond your limits, teaching you resilience and expanding what you believe is possible. The more you stretch yourself, the more capable and confident you become. And with each new challenge, your comfort zone expands, opening up a world of possibilities that were once beyond reach. Investing in your growth also means being open to feedback and reflecting on your experiences. Life is constantly teaching us lessons, but if we're not paying attention, we might miss them. Reflect on both your successes and failures. There is valuable insight to be gained from both. Feedback from others, as well as self-reflection, can reveal blind spots, allowing you to continuously refine your approach and avoid repeating the same mistakes. This is how you turn experiences into wisdom and setbacks into stepping stones. Finally, remember that growth is a lifelong journey. It's not about reaching a point of completion, but rather committing to a path of continuous improvement. As you invest in your mindset and growth each day, you're building a solid foundation for your future. You're preparing yourself for greater challenges, greater achievements, and ultimately a life that reflects your highest potential. Embrace the daily effort it takes, because this investment in yourself is the most valuable one you can make. Each day you choose to grow, you're creating a brighter, more capable version of yourself, ready to take on whatever the future holds.